Okay, we're good.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Adrian.
My name is Alex.
My name is Belzane.
I'm pursuing illustration in university.
I want to pursue my dream of becoming a chef.
I'm a current third year nursing student at the University of Calgary.
So, what do you want to do in the future career-wise?
I want to pursue illustration, but also a little part of me wants to pursue film and like film theory.
And how did you come to want this?
Ever since I was small, I've always appreciated like art, just like whether it's animations or like paintings or like because my sister was also like she liked anime and stuff, so I would like watch it with her, and so I've always liked to draw, and so yeah.
I think in the short term, I want to pursue my dreams of becoming an investment banker. Finance has always been something that's just interesting to me. I don't know why, but every time I invest, like all my worries, all my fears just go away. So in the short term, I think that I want to be an investment banker. But in the long term, I want to pursue my dream of becoming a chef and a restaurant owner. And I think that along with that, my restaurant can also help to feed underprivileged people, because that's an issue that I've really seen and I care about.
And can you provide an instance where you saw it firsthand?
So my aunt lives in Vancouver, and when I visited 1 or 2 summers ago, there's actually like a serious rampant homelessness problem. It's not even a problem, it's definitely a crisis. Like shelters are full, food banks are running out of food, and I think that's something that we as individuals can address. And through my dreams of becoming a chef, I think that I can help to address this issue by providing food to those that need it in the area that's not just like specific to Vancouver, but perhaps across Canada and the globe.
I pursued nursing school after my personal experience of undergoing advocacy and system navigation for my mom, who had an end-stage liver disease back when I was in high school. I grew up being a low-income family where we were constantly short of money, and my mom was on AISH, which is an assured income for folks who cannot work. And through that experience of navigating the health system and social services, I really interacted with a lot of nurses in a hospital setting, particularly palliative care nurse case managers who follow through my mom's case through a longitudinal sense, not just a one-time interaction. And their advocacy and guidance really helped me kind of and my family to navigate through the different challenges we were experiencing at the time, whether or not that's social, spiritual, physical, and medical.
How do your parents feel about treatments?
They support me right now. Like they're putting me through this like program that helps me to like build my portfolio so I can pursue it in like university, and they like also do their own research and stuff, and they're like, yo, you should check out this program. And also like my mom drove us to Rhode Island, literally like 10-hour drive for a weekend just to check out the like Rhode Island School of Design, like the campus. And yeah, they support me.
As a child, they've wanted me to pursue a career in STEM. I think mostly because that's all that they've experienced. As in, my dad has a Bachelor of General Science from Shanghai Jiaotong, and my mother also has a career in the tech industry. And both of these instances, they've never really experienced that much outside of the STEM realm. And as a child, I think that I've only been exposed to that type of career, in that I can pursue something like engineering, I can pursue a math career, I can pursue tech, but the careers are mostly in that realm, and they've never really thought about me pursuing a different career because they haven't experienced that type of career themselves.
And do you think financial security also impacts the fact that they wanted you to go into STEM?
So my parents are both first-gen immigrants from China. So they both have bachelor degrees, and as they came to Canada, I think those were coveted degrees in that companies were actively looking for people who held bachelor degrees in fields such as science and tech. So my parents definitely considered their careers based on the criteria that they needed to make a living. So tech definitely came as one of the more coveted roles, as obviously it pays a higher salary or higher wages, but also that they just had passions in tech as well.
In like grade 10, I really considered pursuing STEM. Obviously it comes with like, oh, you can get rich, which like, I'm like, yeah. But then I started to be realistic with it, and I'm like, okay, if I'm not even like okay, like if I'm not good at this, there's like a ton of people who are also like, yes, let's get rich, who are really good at it. So like, let me stick to like something that I actually care about.
100%, my grandparents' expectation reflected on me. As I said, I wanted to become a pilot, but they did not want me just to pursue flexible. They wanted to go to university, undergraduate degree. They also very narrowly wanted me to become a physician afterwards. So I think for the longest time I've resisted that thought, because I myself wasn't sure if I wanted to convict myself to go into medical school. However, I think recently, but that is through my own discovery, I feel like medicine could be a potential good foundation. But again, I do not want to become a full-time clinician by any means. I have no interest in any surgical specialty or any specialty other than, primary care.
If they didn't support you, do you think that would affect your relationship with them?
I think like their concerns of like, from what I've heard, they're like concerns about financial stability in the future. I think that's really valid, and obviously if they're like, you can't do it, I would take their opinions into consideration. And if they're like super duper against it, I would be like, that's fine, because I don't know, like I feel like they have some wisdom in the world. But if they're like, okay, let's do this like on the condition that you have to like do a double major or something, or like, then I'd be like, yeah, I'd reconsider. I'd be like, okay, let's see what like how it plays out. Yeah.
I think in a familial environment, like honesty is important, and it's important to be transparent and truthful as well. So if I wasn't able to express that I wanted to pursue a career in finance, or that they didn't perhaps support my change in heart, it would have been difficult because, well, you stay beside your family for a long time every day. You eat in the same environment as them. They're the people you perhaps hold closest to you, and to lose that support system would be detrimental for sure.
I think less so for my dad, for that relationship between us. I think he's pretty understanding, and as I'm growing up, I'm understanding more why we were in the low-income family state that we were. He really sacrificed himself, not being able to go find jobs outside of town, because of the fact that he has to go home and take mom to appointment, take me to school, etc. And after my mom passed away for the last 2 years, he's just been working, trying to like bring back, I guess, the time and money that he lost during the state of my mom's illness.
Do you have any general lifestyle goals? It doesn't have to be about jobs.
One thing I wanted to do was, it's like a side quest, just like get a tattoo, do a tattoo apprenticeship, because like it seems cool. And like I have like my sister's friend is like a tattoo artist, and like she's like living life, and also you get to like travel around, and it just like it seems really fun.
As a child, I really wanted to become two different things. The first of which was a fish.
Well, for starters, growing up in poverty, I think it's pretty reasonable to say that I do not want to be in that state. And I think, I'm setting myself up for success.
I just really enjoy the mindset of a fish.
I do want to live in a comfortable lifestyle. I don't want to be worrying about expenses paycheck to paycheck.
Every day you have to worry about two things, which is to eat and to not get eaten.
I do not want to have a full-time schedule of like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. I don't think I can ever really work in an office.
With the degree of freedom, I guess, that is provided to you by the ocean or by rivers, it's something that I enjoyed. But to be more realistic, I wanted to be an athlete in that at a young age I was rather good at a number of different sports. So I wanted to become an Olympic competitor in Taekwondo, but I think that just disappeared at a point when I realized that I perhaps lacked the skills to make that happen.
I do like and appreciate the flexibility of starting my own business and running my own enterprise and being able to have that flexibility and to do kind of whatever I want and schedule my time around that. So that's what I'm focusing right now, is to build processes in my social enterprise right now so that I can, in the future, if I wanted to, leave the business but also come back and forth.
So what's one final message to viewers?
I think even if you want to pursue something that isn't like you can see a straight path to like success, like financial success, if you're really passionate about it, like you should try it either way. If you don't try it, then like you'll regret it later on, and like things will never be the same because you're like, oh, I wasted my time doing something I don't like.
I think one of the other ways of trying to explore what different pathways may look like to you is just to reach out to people that you think are cool. Like I have reached out and had conversations with so many different people I can't even count, like across Canada, USA. It literally started from me sending them an email, setting a time to talk, or even like there were times that I literally flew to the US to see the operations that they're doing and trying to bring it back to Calgary. And I think that's super cool.
I think that it's important to understand that your dreams are ever evolving and ever changing, and that your parents' support might not always come with your changing dreams, but it's important to pursue these dreams, and if it's something you're truly passionate about, it's important to chase it. Thank you.
Bye, Bill. Thanks. Yeah, we're gonna be quiet and you just get up and just leave. Yeah. That's gonna be such a good move. That's gonna be such a good move. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're definitely. Why am I being violated? Okay, one more time. Okay.